What's up guys, Special K here, coming at you with some more Gotham City Impostors. Really enjoying this game, so I figured I'd put together a little highlight reel of some of the clips I got. I mean, they're not the best clips, but they're just showing some of the fun parts of the game. And I'd like to start pushing this on my channel a little bit more because it's one of the main things I'm playing right now. The first couple minutes or so will just be some sniping rocket launcher gameplay. It's one of my primary classes that I use when I want to do pretty good, but when I'm just messing around, I have one of my knifing classes. I'll show you that later on in the video and show you each part of the class. But what I kind of wanted to talk about is how this game is a lot different than most first-person shooters. It doesn't really take anything too seriously. As you notice, when I shoot my rocket launcher, it's actually shooting out like 2-liter bottles of Coke or whatever, pop. No copyright intended, you know. So it doesn't really take anything too seriously. It's like a calm, relaxing game, something you can just get on a couple minutes, just hop into a game and have some legitimate fun with without getting too ragey or whatnot. And I mean, on top of all that, it does take some skill. If you want to use like a sniper class or something like that, it does take some skill. And so it's basically anybody can have fun with it. The only problem, like major problem I have with it is with Windows Live or games for Windows Live. It's kind of a really crappy platform in my opinion. I know a lot of people have problems with it. I had a little bit of trouble signing up because I don't know if any of you guys know this, but like a lot of old Hotmail accounts and Microsoft Windows Live email accounts got hacked recently, and mine was one of them. I don't exactly know how they did it, but I got like a text message from my own email address one day last weekend, I think. And I didn't really understand it, so I didn't really think anything of it. But apparently Microsoft blocked my account because it was obviously hacked, and it took me a while to get it back. I was reading some online forums and I found a way to get around it without going right to customer service, because apparently customer service was packed and it took over a week to get your account back, which is just ridiculous. Because in my opinion, if you buy a game, you should be able to play it like right away, you know, and not have to wait around. I mean, the download took long enough on my crappy 5 meg download speed. So I already waited a couple hours for this thing to download, and after dealing with all that crap, I almost didn't even want to play that night. But the way I got around it was just trying to reset my password. And it asks you a couple, like, your security questions and answer questions, stuff like that, like where you live, your address, and if you get most of, I think if you get all those questions right, you can reset your password on the spot. And so I did that, and that wasn't too much of a hassle. But the gameplay you're watching right now, I think maybe the next little highlight reel here. Nope, I got one more little clip here. I come around the corner and pop a guy in the face. I know in my last video I said every headshot was a one-hit kill, but I guess there's a perk that makes headshots just a regular body shot as far as the damage dealt. So maybe that's why I wasn't getting one-hit kills all the time. This is really annoying. I don't know what gun it is, but it freezes you, brings you down to 2 health, and you can't even move. But here is the loadout for my Ghost class. You got the Falcon Blade on the primary, the backup weapon. Doesn't really matter because you never use it. The trap in the box, I get a lot of kills with that because I lay it down, ghost up, and run away. Obviously, the ninja smoke bomb is the best thing, and it's what makes the whole class work. For the body types, you really want speedy, but I didn't have any other unlocks, so you want to go as fast as possible. And for the fun facts, the quick reflexes, your weapon comes back faster after sprinting. That's really helpful for getting out of the cloaking. Your rampage, kill crazy, it really doesn't matter. The fun fact number 2, cutthroat. You're going to want that because your blade does double damage. And that's about it for the loadout, but here's some pretty cool gameplay. only thing, I know you're not completely invisible, but if you're not directly in like the line of sight of somebody, it's pretty hard for them to see you. I've only ran across a couple like really skilled players that were like level 40 and above that actually have like adapted and started to look for it, because you can faintly see an outline of yourself. So if you stay in the corners and the shadows, chances are people aren't really going to see you. But you want to cloak up as soon as possible, and then just run by people, because I've been like around their whole team, but you got to know when to strike. You can't just go guns blazing and try to slice everybody, because when they shoot you, it like freezes you in place, and it makes it really hard for you to get that second knife off if you need to, because a lot of times with the heavier guys, they won't die in one hit. So that's one really annoying thing, is when they start shooting you, you like freeze in place. But another thing I wanted to talk about is I will be doing a playthrough of Magicka with a guy named Christonia. I mentioned him in one of my other videos. He's a real good guy. His channel's mostly dedicated to indie gaming, and he's pretty good at what he does. He does a lot of giveaways and stuff like that, and he asked me the other day if I wanted to do a playthrough of Magicka with him. I think we still need 2 or 3 more people for the playthrough. So if you guys are like familiar with YouTube and you have some videos uploaded, and if they look decent quality, we're not going to be too picky, I don't think. But maybe you can join us and play some Magicka with us, because to be honest, don't tell him, I really suck at Magicka. So I'm gonna need some help there, because I lack in that skill department. But thank you guys for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed, and look forward to the Magicka gameplay. It should be pretty fun. Alright, peace out, guys.